I have strong opinions. And I have a very strong opinion about Peter Turner's How to Read Minds kit. Let's get right into it.
With the stuff inside this box, you'll be able to walk into any social situation and go from being the person that nobody knows to being the person that everybody wants to know. You see, this is the sort of thing that you get. People invite more people and you become the life and the soul of the party from knowing the stuff that we're teaching you. Look how excited they are. In fact, you can walk into any bar, any restaurant, any place, any time, any night of the week, and I guarantee to you that you won't have to take your wallet out of your pocket to buy a single drink.
I want to get you all a drink. Come on, let's have a drink together.
Because there'll be people flocking to you to buy you the drink. I haven't bought a drink since 2015 because of the stuff inside this box.
God damn. Oh my God! Yes,
the most talented psychic, what are you, psychic? Psychic I've ever met.
Hey, respect.
So let me start off by saying, as an artist, in whatever art you do, or an athlete, or a businessman, you need a foundation to work off of. Yes, some people are thrown right into an art or a sport or a work environment, and they have to think on their feet and figure it out for themselves. And they might go really far with that. But if they never had a firm foundation, along their own path, they're going to find that they have patches of inadequacies, things that were never developed, things they never learned, they never run into. That's because they don't have a foundation. What How to Read Minds is it's a foundation. I'm an actor. I come from the world of theater. When I discovered theater, I had also discovered magic. Both of these things I discovered when I was a freshman in high school. And I learned them both side by side. From freshman year to senior year, I was doing magic and theater at the same exact time. Albeit I was only really learning magic tricks off of YouTube. I wasn't really able to afford specific magic tricks or kits. I had to work with what I had on the internet. There was no course, there was no blueprint. It was whatever I was finding that resonated with me is what I was doing. And I was doing mostly card tricks. I was doing stuff with rubber bands, I was doing some stuff with coins, but mostly card tricks, and I lacked foundation. Now, unfortunately, when I graduated high school, I naturally dropped it, and I never really returned to it until 2020. 2020, things got crazy for everyone, and they got crazy for me. And because I'm an actor, something I hadn't dropped was theater. I couldn't do theater anymore. I had to find something to keep me occupied artistically and mentally. I had to find something that could keep my theater skills sharp while also maybe developing something new. And so that's when I went over to illusionist.com and I wanted to see what was new with them. I wanted to see what was up. And I saw this kit and I saw the $110 price tag and I was like, $110 for magic? I can't do that. But eventually I gave in and I decided it was time to treat myself. We were in a crazy time. Why not? Let's go for it. And let me tell you, because of this kit and everything in it, the 8 hours of teachings with 32 tricks, my life was completely changed. Not only was I learning something new, but I was learning stuff that resonated with me. I was learning it from a master. I was learning it from a master communicator, someone who is able to teach and teach well, just through the format of videos. There's no back and forth with Peter Turner. Obviously, this is all a video. This is all recorded. But the way he has it set up, it's introductory level courses to every aspect of mentalism. It's introductory book tests, ESP cards, thumb writing, billets, the little tiny index cards. He has it all set up for you. He has everything you would need to know, and also he has Brad Christensen sort of playing the layman, sort of playing the learner. And so Brad Christensen was able to actually bring up some questions that Peter wasn't covering initially. And it actually allowed for really good back and forth. It helped me. It helped both of them to teach. Now, I don't want to spend the time breaking down all of the gimmicks. I don't want to spend the time breaking down all of the downloads. I want to just say the thing that other people have said, that ESP cards are mediocre, the thumb writer is not great. But again, this is introductory. It's just there to teach you what it is. You're not supposed to go off and, bring these ESP cards to a stage show, or you're not supposed to bring them to a bar. They're kind of a weird thing to carry on you to a bar anyway. And it's just meant to show you the possibilities. And now that you know what ESP cards are and the routines from it, you know what you want to look for. So when you go on Penguin, when you go on Vanishing Ink, or when you go on Illusionist, you will know what kind of ESP cards you want, albeit Illusionist doesn't have ESP cards. But when you go anywhere else, you'll know what you're looking for. You'll be able to look at the reviews on YouTube. You'll be able to deduce what ESP cards are and are not for you. That's what's important. That's what you're learning. Same thing with the thumb writer. The thumb writer in here is not good. What I will say, I've got my eyes on the Super Sharpie. I don't know, but if Double Cross, the creators of the same gimmick, follow their pattern, what it appears to be is the same thing as Double Cross, except a thumb writer. And if you know what I mean, that's what that is. I don't know if I can really get into it, but that's my secret writer, right? This has led me to that. Using the fundamentals and learning the routines from this have brought me to the Super Sharpie. If you are an intermediate in mentalism, you will still want to buy this kit. You will want to buy this kit even if you think you know everything. To get Peter Turner's perspective from the beginner level, that is invaluable. And you are doing yourself complete disservice by thinking you might be better than this kit. It sort of sounds like I'm selling you the kit. What I really want to do is I just want to emphasize how important it is to have a foundation. You open yourself up to more potential. You open yourself up to be a better performer. Once you learn a trick, you don't just check it off on a mental checklist. You want to sort of learn how to do the same trick in 3 or 5 different ways. One, so it helps you retain a level of freshness, and it helps you retain a level of spontaneity. What I mean by that is if you have 5 ways to find a card, and 2 of them are gimmicked, 2 of them are non-gimmicked, and 1 of them is a toss-up, whatever situation you are in, you will know exactly what method to find someone's card is. That's what this is for mentalism. This book test, this is a beginner's book test. This is meant to teach you what a book test is. That being said, you can still use it. This won't be the only book test you want. This won't be the only book test you'll have. I don't think it's his intention to make you keep this one and only book test. This book test is meant to show you more book tests. There's another great download of an ungimmicked book test that Peter Turner does with someone else on illusionist.com. I'm forgetting his name, but I'll add it there. Now, all I want to say and all I really want to end off with is because of this kit, I have been making friends with people all across the world, especially during these crazy times. I have found those Facebook groups. I have found those forums. I have found people on Instagram, and I've maintained contact with them. And this community, I've heard, is pretty toxic, but I haven't experienced it. This kit is sort of a portal. When you learn something new, when you learn something foundational, you seek it out and you investigate and you seek to learn more. You'll run into people who want to help you. I'm telling you, I've just gone on Facebook and I've said, hey guys, I'm confused on this. Who has an opinion? People will throw their opinions at you. They'll want to help you. You'll talk to them. They'll want to set up a Zoom call with you, and you have a new friend. This kit, it will get you friends and companions within the art itself if you let it. Peter Turner himself he only contributes to the art. He only wants it to be good. He doesn't necessarily care about himself, and you can tell that. You can tell his authenticity in the videos he uploads. You can tell that his collaboration with Illusionists is from the heart. You can see the vlogs. I would even say this goes beyond the box. If you don't have this yet, but you have YouTube, you can watch Peter Turner's vlogs. You can watch his opinions on Illusionists, because what he does is he expands upon the kit, right? Or it sort of mentally gets you thinking about the kit and you'll buy it, and then all of the things he says will make more sense. Peter Turner not only wants you to be fooling, he wants you to be a performer. He wants you to be an artist, and that all rings true. Now, I'm sort of all over the place, but essentially, I just want to kickstart some reviews. I've been buying a lot of Magic. I have a lot of things sitting on my shelf. It's Black Friday, almost the end of it, and I have a lot of stuff that I've been spending a lot of time with. I've spent 8 to 9 months with this kit. I don't want to be a person who opens a trick up and then tells you what's in it and my immediate initial reactions. I've spent 9 months with this kit, and I can tell you I still refer back to it, even though I would consider myself an intermediate. I would even consider myself intermediate beginner expert, just for the sake of Magic theory, because that's what Peter Turner focuses on. He focuses on theory, which is just Magic talk for theater. That's why I would say I would consider myself intermediate expert, is because I know how to put on a show. I know how to perform for people. That's it. In terms of methods, memorization, mnemonics, anagrams, that's all stuff you will learn if you branch out. Now, if you want a good stepping stone out of this, it's been said, Dave from Magic Orthodoxy recommends Freeform. I would also recommend it if you want to stick with Peter Turner. However, it is a big step. It's a large step. If you spend 2 months with this and you're like, I've done everything I wanted to do with this, I've learned all the material, I want to learn more, you buy Freeform, it'll be a large step. And it's going to take a lot of rewatching and reviewing. But if you stick with it, and he says this in Freeform, if you stick with it and you really want to learn it, you will learn it. It's true. There's some stuff in there, there's some concepts that feel a little more advanced, significantly more advanced than what's in the kit. But it's worth it. And he's such a good teacher, as he's so easy to re-watch, and he's so easy to put on in the background of whatever you're doing, where you will catch on. Again, it's a great kit. It's as good as you make it. It unlocks a community for you. Go out there. If you have a Facebook, just join any mentalism community you can. There's literally a community called Mentalism Discussion. Everyone in there is fantastic. I've not had any issues in there, and I'm a pretty positive guy, and I hate negativity. I haven't seen that much negativity in that group. But finally, I want to leave this on that note. I want to say this kit is as good as you make it. If you get it and you're upset that you can't actually read minds, that sucks. I'm sorry. This is theater. This is fiction. I don't want to say it's fake, but it's fiction. It's as good as you make it. If you utilize everything taught within the kit, if you utilize social media, if you utilize Instagram and Facebook, if you utilize Twitter, if you utilize everything taught in the kit, if you utilize all the props, if you utilize Peter's constant gift giving, you will have the most solid foundation. And that's what's important. So I don't want to just make it sound like I'm selling this to you. I have nothing in this for me. I just love this kit. My personal account is that this kit saved my life and my creative mind, and it's keeping me theatrically sharp. It's thrown me into communities of mentalism and magic. It's thrown me into master classes and lectures and talking to Peter Turner directly, because he just gives. He will do a random Zoom call with his fans, and he'll jam, and he'll do it. I was on a call. I was on it from start to finish. I was on it for 4 hours. Peter Turner was on there for 4 hours. That's how much he cares. And that's how much care is put in the kit. The advertisement, it's necessary. it sort of reels people in. But then once it has them, it sort of captures their heart, and it furthers an art that is already underappreciated. So if you like this video, that's my review. It's more of a personal account / opinion / vlog post. But if you like this video, I want to do more. I'm going to have more structured reviews as we go. This is foundational because I just want to start putting content out there. I want to start putting videos out there, and I want to contribute to the community. And I want to build a strong community out of this, because post-COVID, I think magic has the largest opportunity to blow up. I think it has the most opportunity out of any art form, period. I hope this was coherent. I hope this was cohesive. Even if it's not, you're still going to see it. You're still going to watch it because I'm uploading it, and I've been putting this off forever. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Peace.